looking to work with someone just like you.
Oh, are you like an agent?
You guys ever watch a movie and when it ends, you think to yourself, man, that's exactly what I needed. This was deep cover for me. It's exactly what I needed. Look, Bonnie, Roach, and Squire took me on such a fun ride for an hour and a half, and the chemistry between the three of you guys is incredible. There's a slew of genre icons in this film. Sean Bean, Ian McShane, Patty Considine, even yourself, Orlando, with the fantasy genre. What was it like having that high-octane action collide with the more bombastic elements of the film's comedy, Bryce?
Well, I mean, I think that's part of the what's really distinctive about this movie. It is a British action comedy. It's propulsive. You don't know what's gonna happen. There are twists and turns. You know, the characters are constantly finding themselves in a corner. And they're improv comedians. So it's funny and it's absurd and playful. And so that for me, when you watch the movie, it really kind of itches a scratch where you're like, oh, I wanted to go on a ride. I wanted to be a little bit worried, a little bit scared, and to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think the premise is so genius. Two improv actors going deep undercover, I think is brilliant. No, Orlando, there's something endearing about how serious Marlin takes everything, even when the stakes are ridiculously high. Was that a part of the humor for you, playing him like he's in this gritty drama?
Yeah, I mean, it was totally, that was the setup, the layup for the character, the fact that Marlon goes deep method. Which is something that is just very funny anyway. I think seeing anyone, particularly an actor who take themselves too seriously, something that none of us have ever done, we don't do that. I mean, at one time in anyone's life, you're gonna do that. It's right for the picking, it's low-hanging fruit, but it was also, I think it was in the writing, which was just so well executed. And it was fun. It was just it was a fun experience. And somebody who isn't known for straight comedy, I got a chance to kind of like lay into this like overly serious thing. And because the humor was on the page, it kind of led to it being funny, which was, I didn't feel like I had to perform funny, if you know what I mean. I had to just play the truth, which made it funny.
Now, Nick, Hugh might be the most out of his depth, but he kind of becomes the accidental MVP. What did you love the most about playing a character like Squire, who thrives in these most uncomfortable situations?
Oh, well, I'm always a big fan of that kind of awkward comedy. And, I've done some of that. That's sort of in my wheelhouse, I guess. I've done some of that in my past. And so, yeah, I just love it. I love that he goes on a journey. I love that he is certainly at the start, absolutely the most out of his depth. But he gets to kind of go, on a proper arc and has that fleeting relationship with Shosh. And gets to sort of stand up to Metcalf right at the end and he finds his people as well in Kat and Marlin. So there's a nice arc there for Hugh, which was a joy to play, really.
Absolutely. Now, Bryce, this movie also marks a reunion between you, Colin Trevorrow, and Derek Connolly, just in time for Jurassic World. But obviously, Rebirth is focusing on a new roster of characters. But is the door still open for Claire to come back, or is she enjoying the life away from the dinosaurs with Owen and Macy and enough to stay retired?
I think that the door is always open. It was so cool with Dominion getting to have, the legacy, we call them the legacy cast, back and working in the franchise. But the most important thing is that this is a story about dinosaurs and this what if dinosaurs and human beings coexisted. It's not about a specific set of characters. And so, for myself as a fan, I am so excited for Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm gonna be there in the theater opening day, and they have an amazing cast. Mahershala Ali, Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm excited, and then maybe in 20 years or something like that, it would be, if they ever asked, of course, I would be back in a heartbeat. But I think they know what they're doing.
And just for the record, I'd love to be in it as well.
Yes,
Hey!
cast this guy.
And me, I wouldn't mind. Love a dinosaur. T-Rex, my favorite.
You're like, sure, I'll do another franchise.
Fine.
I love this movie, and I can't wait for people to see Deep Cover. It was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Anything else? Yes. And